Talk about, from your perspective, when you was in Nuristan, 10, 11 months, about the care packages or letters from home, maybe letters, cards from children. And talk about what it meant to you.
Okay. Yeah. First tour, I want to say we were in the middle of nowhere, and we were far out there. We had no running water, no toilets. The shower was a bottle of water every night with some shampoo. And one of my friends submitted me to an organization called anysoldier.com, and I got 2 or 3 boxes. And so I posted some pictures on the organization, just of the soldiers with the packages with a thumbs up, and wrote them letters back saying, thank you so much for what you did. About a month later, I get 60 packages, and for the guys that were living where we were at, it was a huge. Just even a little like Crystal Light things you put in the water, so we weren't just drinking water all the time. And we were getting lots of canned foods. And one of my soldiers had actually been to culinary school, so he would get very creative. And we actually had a cook attached to us who would get, who's from Louisiana, and he would get all kinds of Cajun spices. And with all the great canned foods that people gave us, he would make all kinds of miraculous things. And with those and the fun letters that kids write all the time, it was just a huge eye-opening experience that where you were in the middle of nowhere and you felt like nobody cared. You learn very quickly that hundreds of people do care, and they'll do anything to help you out. And I had, let's say, anysoldier.com, and then somehow my name got passed on to a lady who runs the Ships Project out of Orlando. And she was giving us all kinds of things, even soldiers who came from who were very monetarily stable from their families, and she was donating laptops to soldiers, and that helped out. That made it with the internet, and we were getting donations through a Rotary Club in Atlanta, and through my in-laws from Vero Beach, through donations to them. We had no spyware or fob, so these people all put in a ton of money and put it through an internet satellite place out of London, and gave us internet. So that was our only way to communicate, because we had no phones. Like I said, we were in the middle of nowhere, and they paid for it so we could actually talk on IM every night with our wives or our parents or our children. And it was just, it was like, let's say, it was a heartening experience, just seeing how much people care about you and will do anything to try to make your deployment that much easier.
So for the people involved right now in supporting the troops, what you're sharing with them and the other soldiers I've been talking with is keep it up, because it's really important to you, right?
That's right. It's, as a soldier, you don't expect anything. You signed up to serve your country or to better yourself or whatever. But, times are tough, especially when you're away, sometimes every other year in combat, and you have people who care about you. They make your life easier, and sure they care about giving you gifts and ones that you can actually use. And I say keep it up, because it really helps soldiers out.
Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to share about the 10 months you've served here? Or, obviously we're going to get as much as we can on video so people can watch.
I've learned a lot while I've been here twice now. Seen a lot of the country. I've been pretty much along the entire eastern border of this country now. Afghanistan is actually a very beautiful country, and the people aren't all what you think of as the Taliban and bad people. And I've learned is like 95% of the people here are great people. They're just trying to earn a living and whatnot. And you have the 5% that are trying to make it harder for not just U.S. forces and our allies, but also for the Afghan people. That is just the bullies who are trying to enforce their way, like the big kid on the street. But overall, I think this country is beautiful, especially up in the Kalagoosh area with the mountains there. The prettiest sunsets, prettiest sunrises I've ever seen are in this country. And established some good friendships with some of the interpreters, and learned a little bit about their culture. And I like Afghanistan overall. I like home a lot better. But I'm learning from this country, and I have seen tons of improvement in the last 3 years. So I know that for a fact that the U.S. and our NATO and ISAF allies are making a huge impact on this country.
Well, people back home watching these videos will get a chance to see some of that country you're talking about. I was amazed going from Bagram to here, to Jalalabad. I have a problem with these words. But now what we're going to do tomorrow is when we leave here, heading to where we're going, Kala Gush, right? I'm going to run the camera through the video, through the window, and just let it run, and just capture all that beauty. I was amazed at what I was seeing, and I live by the Rockies, by Port Carson. These mountains are huge. It's amazing. Okay, well, what I'd like you to do, I'm sure family would like to hear this, just look at the camera and say hi to some of your family back home and friends.
All right. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Anna. I miss you guys, Grandma, Grandpa, Aunt Carolyn, and Jim and Donna, and most importantly, Elizabeth. I miss you like crazy, and I can't wait to come home to you. And I love all of you guys, and look forward to seeing you guys here pretty soon.
Yep, and when I get back, I'm looking forward to doing a program with your spouses.
All right.
Be nice to do that. Okay, well, thank you very much. Anything you'd like to share with the troops that are listening, maybe deployed in Iraq, Afghanistan, other parts of the world, maybe coming over?
I want to say thanks for what you guys do, especially with the hard times that our country is facing right now. And right now, you guys keep on keeping on, keep working hard, and giving to the people back home who have no idea what you have faced, what you're facing, and what you will face. Thanks for what you guys do, and thank you. I'm honored to work with people like each and every one of you.
I'm honored to work with you. Thank you for your service again.
Thank
you for having me out here. Once again, folks, this is another program, another interview. We have many more coming, and I want to say again, watch and share. You're watching the video, please share it with other people. Help these troops here get their stories out, the progress stories. We can truly get this across grassroots America to millions of people by you helping share. So we'll be back with more from Afghanistan. This is Bob Calvert, your host on TalkMeWithHeroes.com.